Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's actually Friday afternoon. If you tuned in yesterday, you know that I accidentally streamed the Saturday morning welcome on Friday morning and confused a whole bunch of people. So I'm re-recording so I don't air the exact same video again tomorrow morning. The intro video, the opening video for tomorrow morning. So welcome to Great Lakes Scrapbook Events Central Command. That is when I knew I had posted the wrong video, because I purposefully say a different thing for the first line so that I know which video is which. So I don't know how I did what I did, but it's done. So if we've never met before, my name is Kate Griswold, and you probably think I'm incompetent now, but I'm the producer here at Great Lakes Scrapbook Events. We put on events large and small in Michigan and Ohio, and today we are turning up the volume at the Virtual Online Learning Ultimate Mega Event. If you've attended a few or a lot of our volume events, most of what I'm going to cover in this video is going to be a review. If this is your first volume, then welcome. We are super glad to have you here. You will find this video very helpful because I'm going to give you a ton of tips and tricks about how the event will work and how to get the most out of your day. So I'm excited to welcome you back to our first volume event of 2022 and our 13th virtual event since the world turned upside down. But you guys love them. So even though we're back in person, we are continuing to do the virtual events by popular demand. So here we are. The theme today, this weekend, has been birthdays, babies, and love. And I know the vendors are all super excited to see you today. So if you joined us yesterday, I hope you enjoyed all the presentations. If you're just joining us today, we have another great day planned for you, and you can still go back and see Friday's videos. If you can hear me, click the heart to let me know you're out there, and then comment and tell me where you are right now, even if you're watching this later, because I'll be checking back for comments throughout the day. So let me get into the meat of how this virtual event will work. For your best experience, watch and comment on the videos in the Volume Facebook group. All of the videos will air on Facebook, and those that have been pre-recorded. This is one of the reasons I pre-record this opening video, so that it also shows on YouTube. So we simulcast pre-recorded videos on YouTube. Those that are only live, we are only able to broadcast them through Facebook. We haven't figured out how to be able to send it two places at once if it's actually live. So if you would like to watch them on YouTube, you can go and subscribe to that channel. A lot of people will throw their YouTube videos up like on a big screen, because most of the Fire Stick and I can't think of the other one's names. We used to have it too. Anyway, the TV things, most of them have a YouTube app right on them. And so if you want to watch the videos on the big screen and then use your device or your laptop to be able to comment or whatever, that's a great way to participate in today's event. At the scheduled times, we released a schedule a couple of weeks ago, and I'll tell you how to find it again if you can't remember where that is. But at the scheduled time, each vendor's live video will begin. Those that will truly be live are going to say they're coming from the vendor, either their personal account or their business account. Those that are pre-recorded are all going to look like I'm the one live streaming them. It's the way the software works that puts them through. So all the videos will be saved and viewable later. If you need to pop over to another video, if you need to run to the bathroom, go ahead, because you can always catch up later. Be sure when you're watching the videos to let the vendors know that you're out there. Click hearts and smiley faces and comment. They will also be online to answer any questions that come up during their videos. So the first post in the group is called the featured post. It used to be called the announcement, but Facebook has made some changes. So if you're looking for the announcements, Facebook changed it. It's now featured posts. So it's full of information. You'll see like a box on any of your devices that says featured posts, and I think it shows a couple of them. But the first one, the one to the left, should be the one for February's event. I have had a report that somebody is still seeing something from last May. No, May of 2020. I don't know why Facebook can't get their act together. But you should, if you can't see it, you should be able to click on featured posts and see all of them. They should be in reverse order, so the most recent one is at the top, but I've had reports that the most recent one sometimes is at the bottom of the list. So But that is where the featured post is, and it's full of information. If you can't find it, there's also like a little menu bar under the group header photo that one of the options is featured, and if you click that, it also brings up all the featured posts. So it's full of information to help you navigate the day. First of all, we created a video guide to get you through the basics of turning on notifications and sorting posts and what information is available in this featured post that I'm talking about, that the video is linked to. I do apologize, the video is outdated. We created it last year before Facebook made these changes, so it still talks about the announcement post when actually it's featured posts. And I promise I'm going to find the time to update it prior to the June event. I just couldn't make it happen before this one. So if you haven't watched that video already, I do recommend that you watch it, especially if you're a visual learner. It walks you through everything. So the featured post for February's Birthdays, Babies, and Love will remain at the top of the group all weekend long, so it's easy for you to refer back. Also, we put a link right at the top of that featured post to whatever video is currently airing so that it's easy for you to find. That's a little trick you might not know. Something we started doing mid-year last year, so it's kind of a new feature. But you should, if you're having trouble finding the video, open that featured post and it should have the link, and it should also tell you who's coming up next and at what time. So in that featured post, if you open it up fully, you might have to click see more, although I think that was the announcement. Now I think if you click that post in that box, it opens up fully. But just in case, be sure to hit see more if it's only showing you a few lines, because it's a big long post, because it includes information and links to things like the schedule. And the link to the schedule that's in the featured post is the schedule we update with hot links to all of the presentations as they air. So as a presentation airs, if you refresh the schedule, it's going to have a link to that presentation. So there's another way to find the videos. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't give us a way to like force feed the videos to you one after the other. You have to find them. It's just the way Facebook works. There's also a link to a tips and tricks document. It basically covers the same things that the video covers, but some people prefer to read rather than watch to learn, and so the information is also there. There's also a link to shopping, which has all of the show specials that our vendors are offering this weekend and links to their shopping sites to make it easy for you to shop. There are also links to the prize albums. Now this is true. The Friday prize album is up and will be up, but entries closed on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we will release a new set of prizes for Saturday at around 1 o'clock today, Eastern time. So anyway, that's another thing you can find is links to those albums, which we also post in the feed. But, you know, sometimes things get lost in the feed. And so that's why we created this featured post that has like everything together. And then there's also a list of all the vendors that are participating with their contact information. So if you find after the event you need to get in contact with a vendor, there's phone numbers and email addresses and all the information you need to reach out and contact a vendor directly. And then finally, there's a link to purchase the souvenir tees, which I give a shameless plug for every time it comes up. They're awesome, soft tees. They come in a V-neck or a crew neck, and they feature this year's really adorable Volume 2022 logo. My new art, she's not new anymore, but I've been using her for several years, but new-ish artist to the Megami is my neighbor. So shout out to Pam Moran. I don't know if you watch these videos or not, but shout out to Pam for making some really, really awesome artwork for the Megami and Great Lakes Scrapbook events over the past, it's been about 4 years. So, okay, so that's everything that's in the featured post. So you're trying to watch the videos. You can't find the video at the start time. Option 1, go to that featured post. The link should be there. Option 2, keep the schedule up in a browser window and refresh it. Link should be there. Option 3, sort your posts by recent posts. The default sort on the group is all activity, and that means any comment that anybody makes on any post shoots that post to the top of the list. And so you're looking through, like, as people, especially on day 2, people are rewatching videos from yesterday. And so it's just a hodgepodge. It's not really a great order. as far as I'm concerned. But if you resort it by recent posts, then you'll see the posts in post order, not in the order that people have been commenting on them. So all the videos will be archived, so you'll still be able to see a video later, even if you can't locate it at the start time. We do very occasionally, and it just happened, well, yesterday, by the time you're watching this, I had technical difficulties getting the prize reveal live up. My phone just kept saying that it was trying to connect to the network. And that has happened to me a couple of times. And whenever it happens, the only way I can fix it is to shut down my phone and restart it so that I can record the live video. So if something like that happens, like it did yesterday, we'll make a post and let you know, hey, we haven't forgotten about you. We're having an issue. And as soon as it's resolved, the video will start. So anyway, my point is during that first 5 minutes, we promise to post something within the first 5 minutes of the scheduled time. But usually those first 3 or 4 minutes is panicked, like trying to figure out what's going on, whether we're going to be able to air the video or not, what we're going to be able to do to rectify the situation. And so a lot of people, what happens every time we have technical difficulties is I get posts through that say, I can't find the video. Well, you can't find the video because nobody can find the video, and we're not even reading them. I won't even see them till after the problem is resolved because I'm too busy working on the problem. So give us 5 minutes, sit tight, watch for a post. We will let you know what's going on. We promise we won't leave you hanging longer than 5 minutes. So I will be back here today live at 1 p.m. to show you the Saturday prizes and explain how to enter the drawings. And then I'll be back again after the last demo of the day today to wrap up the weekend and to wish you all a good night. Quick reminder, if you live anywhere near Columbus, Ohio, we'd love to see you at our first in-person event of 2022, the Columbus Scrap and Stamp Show. Registration opened on Thursday, and that event takes place March 25th and 26th. So be sure, if you're not already, to subscribe to our email newsletter for updates about all of our events, including the Great Lakes Mega Meet, which will return to Novi, Michigan on Mother's Day weekend, May 5th through 7th, 2022. So have a wonderful day. You still have a very few minutes before the first vendor video at 9:15. Take a second to check out that featured post and the helpful video links. And if you still have time after that, invite your crafty friends to join us today. Have a fabulous day.